Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com with Owen and, as always,
Jay.
That's right. And we are here to do a new special type of battle report for you. It's going to be fun. It's not going to make sense, but it's going to be fun. Did I mention that part? I think I mentioned that part.
Hope it's fun.
I hope it's fun too. And I have to say, I have to give a bit of a shout out to Husky Starcraft. I'm not sure if everybody here knows who that is. He does a Starcraft shoutcasting YouTube channel that I love to watch. And he has a similar kind of situation to us where he's been doing StarCraft battle reports for a very long time, and we've been doing Warhammer 40k battle reports and other battle reports for a long time, especially Warhammer 40k. And so every once in a while it can get kind of, boring to watch the same old thing, even though you're seeing new armies and all that kind of stuff, and we're not going to stop doing that, don't worry. So we want to try to introduce something new. Well, Husky Starcraft had the idea to do what he calls the IMBA League, or the Imbalance League, and that's where in StarCraft, when they play, all the units have some sort of special rule that they all share, like they're all cloaked, or they all move faster, or they all whatever it happens to be. And it's created some really interesting games. So I thought, why don't we do something similar for our battle reports, just for the special ones?
Keyword similar.
Yeah, similar, not the same, because obviously this isn't StarCraft. In fact, it's not going to be like anything like that, because we kind of created our own scenario, but just you'll kind of see some of the inspirations that came from that. So I need your help for a few reasons. Jay and Owen are going to be doing this in a banter style, so you're going to see them having fun with this and really trying to cheese it out. The purpose of this is not to find some new balance for Warhammer 40k. It's instead to challenge the players to think a little differently. And we're going to explain the rules in just a moment. So the help that I need from you is threefold. Number one, we need a name. If we are to continue doing this specific type of scenario, even if we change around the rules a bit, what should we call it? Like Husky Starcraft calls his the IMBA League, like IMBA for imbalanced. I'm not sure if I want to use that because 40k was already...
It's no more imbalanced than 40k is anyway.
So, exactly.
You could call it the in-battle report.
It's slightly more random.
Exactly.
A little bit.
Yeah, so as always, we're looking for your guys' inspiration because, to be honest, most of my shows are named after something that the audience suggested, because I'm not very creative when it comes up to names. That's why it's Beat Matt Batrep. It's very straightforward. And so help us out with that. Number two, tell us if you liked this. Now, obviously, you might have some feedback as to how we could improve it, as this is like just the early stages. So what'll be more useful to us than telling us all the things we could improve with it is if you like it enough that you want us to keep doing it. We'll still do all the other types of battle reports too, don't worry. And what ideas you'd have to kind of make the scenario kind of fun too. Like, for example, different special rules, or maybe a different idea that you have for a scenario. So that's the kind of things we're looking for. If there's certain parts that you really didn't like, you can tell us that too. But the really helpful things will be suggesting things that we could do instead or in addition to it. That'll be what we can really use to improve these. So help us come up with a name, tell us if you want us to keep doing them, and tell us other ideas of how we can make these games even more interesting. So without further ado, let's take a look at this new special scenario, as well as Owen and Jay's armies that they brought for it. The rules for this scenario are as follows. The table is divided into 3 equal zones. So this is 6 feet across, so each zone is 2 feet wide. In the middle of each zone is an objective. To win, you accumulate objective points or victory points, and you do that by putting any non-fleeing model within 3 inches of it, and having making sure there's no non-fleeing models from your opponent within 3 inches of it. This doesn't have to be troop choices, and it can even be immobilized vehicles. So the only thing that cannot capture or contest is a fleeing model. Everything else is fair game. And you get victory points at the end of every single player turn, whether it's your turn or your opponent's turn. So you really have to think about that. We're still going to have First Blood, Warlord Kill, and I guess...
Landbreaker?
Landbreaker. Yeah, a little brain fart right there. That'll be in there as well, but it won't play as much of a role because that's only a possible 3 points, whereas you can accumulate a lot of points over the game. So in each of the zones, this is where we get the crazy rules. At the beginning of each game round, not player turn, but game round, you roll a d6 for each zone. On a 4+, everything in that zone gets a debuff. The way the debuff works is basically you lose all your special rules. Your weapons lose all their special rules. Your unit type becomes infantry, if you're not a vehicle, and if you are a vehicle, you just become a plain old vehicle. You're not fast, you're not a skimmer, you're not a flyer, whatever it happens to be. Even things like grenades and things that your war gear will give you, unless it's just a simple stat boost, like something gives you a +1 save because you have the Terminator shields that give you +2 save, so you still get to keep that kind of stuff. But something that gives you any other kind of special rule, no matter what it is, and this will create some wonky situations, as you will see, such as weapons that have the one use only special rule, that'll be gone if they're debuffed, but only if they're debuffed. Now, the debuff happens until the end of each phase. In other words, if you start in this zone and there's a debuff, and in this zone there is no debuff, then in the movement phase, if you move over to this, then at the end of the movement phase, you will be under the effects of this zone and not this one. And so that's something to keep in mind as well. The next thing you do at the beginning of each game round is you roll a d6 for each zone to see what the effects of that zone have on the models inside of that. And these range, as you will find out in the game, from giving everybody Flesh Bane and Armor Bane to giving them a Strength 6 AP 3 Torrent weapon with Armor Bane, to making everybody flying monsters or jump monstrous creatures and flyers, to making everything have -1 toughness and not having any saves whatsoever. You'll see all the different effects hopefully throughout this game. The idea is that it throws new strategies that the players have to cope with, and most of them make them a little overpowered, especially if they don't get debuffed and they have that. If you are straddling 2 of the zones, in other words you have a unit with at least 1 model in each of them, then you get both of the benefits. But if one of those zones will debuff you, then you are debuffed. So the only way to not get debuffed is to be completely within a zone that is not currently debuffing. This is rolled, like I said, at the beginning of each game round, so it lasts for both player turns, and then will randomly change. So you never know what is going to happen. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. It's just victory points. The guys are going to be playing 1,000 points, so they can try to get in a few games. So we're kind of playtesting this. We've already played it a couple times, and we've tweaked it a little bit before we put it on camera. But you know, it's still kind of in beta. So this is the random scenario beta version. So let's take a look at Owen and Jay's army.
So here are my 1,000 points. No, technically it's 1,001 points of Tyranids. Now, because this is such a random fun game, I'm going to try out a bunch of different units over the next few games and stuff and see how each one does, because these new rules might just change, you know, how we play certain lists. So you'll see that I'm bringing Gene Stealers this one, which, as you may know, are not the most competitive, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Maybe the new rules will make them insane. We never know. So what I do is I have, leading my army is a Tyranid Prime with a Death Spitter. Pretty much that. And I have 2 squads of Gene Stealers. One squad.
Look at how far he jumps out of the standard. Tyranid Prime with a Death Spitter. You're a wild one, Jay.
I am a wild one. And then 2 squads of Gene Stealers.
Yeah.
That's pretty out of the thing. And now these Raveners have the Mark of Dave. They're actually Broodlords, but I love the paint job so much, I'm going to count them as Broodlords because they look awesome. And yep, so a squad of 11 Gene Stealers and a squad of 10 Gene Stealers, each with Broodlord. And then for my heavy support, I have 2 Tyrannofexes, each with the Impaler Cannon. Not Impaler Cannon. Rupture Cannon? No. Some cannon. The cannon.
The Strength 10 one?
Strength 10 one. So I'm going to try them out. And again, see how they do. I have no idea how any of these guys are going to perform in this game with these new wacky special rules. So, yeah, it looks awesome. And this is my 1,000 points of Tyranids.
1,000 points, Tyranids. Tau.
Tyranids.
Yeah. We've got a Battlesuit Commander. He has a 4-up invuln and 2 plasma guns.
Cool.
Even though we don't bother about getting hot anyway. Whatever. Full team of Fire Warriors with pulse carbines, and then another full team of Fire Warriors with pulse carbines, and then I have to proxy a little bit, and those are all three of my tanks are Sky Rays, because if we can get rid of the 1-shot per game rule, why not? And then 2 Barracudas loaded up with Seeker missiles, so more 1-shot weapons.
Cool.
That's it.
That's it. So 1,000 points of Tau. This is looking scary. So roll to see who goes first. He rolled a 3. I rolled a 2. What are you gonna do?
I'll go first.
You wanna go first?
Yeah.
I respect that. All right, so here's what the board looks like after deployment. As you can see, Gene Stealers are in cover, and I tried to just space my guys out. Of course,
Matter.
maybe
You're gonna lose that cover immediately.
Yeah,
We roll.
that's true.
Oh,
Good
wait,
point.
you want to steal initiative?
Sure. You know what? It's gonna be a fun game. Let's try seize initiative. But I should probably say. And here's what the Tau did. They lined up in a giant gun line with the tanks, and I'm guessing they're between each zone, so perfectly that. Yep, cool, awesome stuff. And I seized. Awesome stuff.
4+, you lose all your abilities. Nope.
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 All right.
Yay.
Now we get to roll for what each zone does.
Okay.
I'm gonna go grab that chart.
All right.
And this one.
1. That sounds bad.
Units gain jump monstrous creature and vehicles gain flyer. So this
Never
is
mind.
now a flyer.
That sounds good.
This one. 3. Everyone has Fleshbane Armorbane.
Okay.
And this one. 1. More flying tanks.
Okay.
We forgot about night fighting again, because we forget about night fighting every game. And
Nope.
it's not night fighting. And those
Worth
are
forgetting.
What?
Sorry. What? It's worth forgetting. If we've ever
It is worth forgetting.
It is,
Yeah.
you know. And by the time turn 5 hits, I've never had a game where turn 5
It comes back.
It comes well, no, that it matters because by that
Oh.
point, there's like, what long distance shooting is left by turn 5? Maybe he's a Tau player, you might know, but I don't know. So
I've never had it come back. I've rolled, it just
Yeah.
never comes back.
So jump monsters creatures. So I'll move them all, and then I'll roll a bunch of dice and
Why?
move them.
You
Sorry.
don't take dangerous. You're a monstrous creature.
You're right.
You have moved through cover.
I have moved through cover. So here they go. Whoop-oo.
And Gene Stealers innately have moved through cover, and you didn't lose your special rules. All you did was gain
All
them.
I did is gain them.
Yeah.
That's true.
So all these rules make it so that they're good.
Yes. So they're all good. So I'm just going to jump right onto that objective.
Oh yeah, it's at the end of every game turn, right? We score, or is it player turn?
I think it's...
We'll check the rules. These guys are not jump monstrous creatures.
Nope, they're just normal, right?
Yep.
So they get Fleshbane and Armorbane.
Yep.
Cool. But you're flyers, so when I shoot at you, it's going to be 6 to hit.
Yep.
So you know what? I'm going to try. I'm just going to, again, this is our first game of this. I'm going to try putting him in between the zones too, just see if next turn, maybe something fun will happen with him too. Because you might as well try some fun tactics and see what happens. And then these guys are going to move through cover.
I don't know how much I want to play this. I mean, I just rolled 1, 3, 1, and then when we were rolling for what they did, it was 1, 2, 1. Like, don't worry about it. Just keep going.
6 inches. And then how far do they have to be away from the objective?
3 inches.
3 inches? The objectives should have been... They're 3-inch wide
This
objectives.
is
Thinking mathematically.
Jay moving in real time.
Yeah,
It's like when I move in real time, but he pretends by putting a measuring tape as though he's actually moving 6 inches.
I am.
See, I don't even pretend.
I don't even move 6 inches.
Yeah, sure you don't.
Most of the time, I just move the front
Notice-
line 6 inches, and then I move everything else behind them like 4 or 5. Because, well,
He wants you to believe that.
that's my way. So they're going to start shooting. They're done. They're going to start shooting. Oh, actually, he has a Death Spitter.
Dun, dun, dun,
Dun, dun, dun,
dun.
dun. He'll shoot. What is the strength of a Death Spitter? They're going to run. 2 inches.
Yeah, fleet.
Oh, good point. They're going to run. 2 inches.
All right. Not good fleet. No good fleet for you.
No good fleet for me. And all that matters is the first guy. I just want to get him close enough that I can score that point, because that's what matters in this game, is points. Except,
Zoom in, zoom out, just to make it harder for Jay to edit this.
no problem. Wait, still monsters creatures, they can still fire their weapons.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
I just got to figure out now how many of their weapons can actually shoot with distance. The answer is 1. The rupture cannon.
That. My tank?
Yeah, the only one that's represented correctly, because I just think that would be funny. Cool.
Man, you're not even close to looking at this camera. Anyway, roll. 6s. 6s. 6s.
Here we go, 6s.
That's a miss. Okay, you have another one.
Another one.
At the other tank.
No, same one.
Okay, 6s.
1 6.
I'm gonna jink.
Sorry?
I'm gonna jink.
Just assume the hit is going to be a pen?
Strength 10 armor bane? Yeah, I have a feeling.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, you need to roll snake eyes to glance.
Here we go. Snake eyes to glance.
Look, box cards.
22.
Hit. Dodged it.
These dice are good.
Rigged.
All right, so after one turn, just a one-player turn, the score is 2 for the Tyranids to 0 for the Tau. And just remember, we've set the rule so that at the end of the game, even if you table your opponent, if you have less points that's a point of tabling, you lose.
Rather difficult for me to score points when I haven't had a turn yet.
I'm winning right now.
I know.
Isn't that crazy?
Not for long.
Probably not, but still. So first, gotta move the flyers.
Wait, it's minimum 18 or 24?
18?
He's gonna contest.
Yep.
He's gonna contest.
Cool.
Slash kill everything on this objective.
Probably.
Your toughness like 6 or something?
Yeah.
Boop. And my fire warriors are all going to gather together in proper fire warrior fashion.
Cool.
More. Woo. And we didn't lose our special rules.
Nope. Didn't use any special rules.
Important. So my commander is a jump jet monstrous creature.
Yes.
So he can jump 12.
So we could jump 12 and then in the assault phase, jump away.
Yeah.
2d6?
Yep.
Awesome sauce. All right.
At them.
Okay.
Marker lights. 2 hits.
Yep.
Smart missile system on the bottom of this turret. Twin linked. 3 hits. Wounding on 2s thanks to Fleshbane.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And 2 of his big guns. Or his rockets on the top.
Yep.
So 1 hits.
No wound.
Man. 2 marker lights
Yep.
on this unit. So they're all going to shoot at those gene stealers.
Oh no. What ballistic skill?
5.
Uh-oh.
Hitting on 2s.
Wounding on 2s. No saves allowed. Ouch. So all but 2 are rapid firing. So 22 shots. This isn't look too good for the Tyranids all of a sudden. Nope.
Yeah, so 2s.
2s. There's some 1s. Not that many 1s. All right, roll again.
And 2s to wound because they have Fleshbane.
2s to wound.
More 1s.
Yeah.
Where's the preferred?
So 1 dies. And so I'm gonna look at Sir 7, because 7's a lucky number. Yes. So look at Sir. All of them. So we'll do the ones on the Tyranid Prime first.
3+.
All good?
It's fine. 3+.
All
He's
good.
fine.
Now on the Brood Lord, because it's the closest model. 4+. So 1 wound left. So now 1 at a time.
Yeah.
He's good. Good. Not good.
And then a Gene Stealer dies.
So then 1 more Gene Stealer dies on top of the Brood Lord. Alright, so now the second unit of Fire Warriors is going to fire... Why are you picking on that squad? It's so mean. So they're going to focus fire on these 4 because they're mean. What can you say?
Forced to hit. Almost as accurate as their friends who are hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
And wounding on 2s.
Oh my goodness, dude. Stop with the 1s.
There
It's
you
crazy.
go. 6.
Looking out Sir, 2 of them. Both looked out Sir. So 2 will die. And I'm putting 4 wounds on the Tyranid Prime. 1 wound off. 2 wounds left, and 2 Gene Stealers are dead. Yep.
Commander's going to shoot at the Tyrannifex.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 2s. No save.
Alright.
So,
And I'm down to 4 wounds left. Because that was AP2?
yep.
Yep.
Marker lights at the Tyrannifex. 1 hits. Smart missiles.
Yep.
Twin linked. Wounding on 5s.
Yep.
Nothing.
Okay.
And he'll shoot one of his smart missiles at him, the Seeker missiles. Hitting on a 2, because he's going to use that marker light.
Sure.
Wounding on a 2. And it's AP 3.
Alright, so I get my 2+ save.
Yeah.
Which I fail.
Cool.
So 3 wounds left. Cool. Now he's going to shoot at those Gene Stealers.
Snapfire his marker lights. He gets 1 hit, and he's going to use that to buff the ballistic skill of his missiles.
Sure.
So he's now snapfiring on 5s.
Ooh, nice.
And they're twin linked. And wounding
Didn't matter
on
anyway.
3s. So he kills 2.
Kills 2. Closest 2. That one right there. This one right here.
There we go.
So now after Owen's turn, the score is now 2-2. Tau to Tyranids. That's a cool tongue twister because that one's contested. This one he's scoring now, and that one he's scoring. That's awesome sauce. And we'll see what happens now in turn 2.
Special rules are lost in this one.
Uh-oh.
And in the middle one, they're lost.
Uh-oh.
And in the end one, they're lost.
That's awesome.
What happens to this turn?
5. We haven't had 5 yet.
Torrent.
Yeah.
Yay!
And then the middle one, 1. So
Jump monsters creature.
and flyers. And the last one, 3, which is Armorbane, Fleshbane.
Oh.
You need to roll.
So he's a jump monster creature. So he's gonna jump right on top of your tank here, basically. Hi there.
Jump monsters
So
creature.
he's gonna jump over here and be like, woo! So he's
Bunch of
in,
normal Gene Stealers.
going for this awesome tank here.
Awesome.
These guys. Good thing I have higher initiative
Dun, dun, dun.
and more attacks. That's all I can rely on.
Yeah, everyone's killing everybody in the close combat.
Yeah.
Where are we shooting?
He's gonna shoot.
Okay.
So 2 shots.
Yeah.
4's to hit.
Yep. 2 hits.
Both hit.
2's to glance.
2's to glance, 3's to pen.
2 glances.
2 glances.
You're down to 1 hull point. I need a dice.
Yes.
Blink.
He's gonna shoot all of his weapons that he has at this thing.
Okay.
Because he's a jump monster creature. So
Okay.
we'll start with the rupture cannon because that's the most fun one.
6s.
6's. 1 hit.
Jink.
Okay.
Shoot the rest of your guns.
Okay. But so I do want to see if it pens first.
Doesn't matter, he has to declare Jink
I know.
before.
Yeah, I declare Jink before
rest
you
my
plan.
guns.
Anyway.
All right.
Stinger salvo.
Stinger salvo. 4 shots. 1 hit. All right. So now we'll do the pens. So Stinger salvo. Oh, sorry. Rupture cannon first needs
Pen.
2's to pen.
No, it's armor 10 in the back. You auto pen.
Auto pen. Okay. And
That's
then
why I
Stinger salvo?
jink. Nope.
Nothing.
5+. Dodged it.
Darn.
And Gene Stealers.
They're gonna shoot them.
Okay.
They want to conga line and remove that craziness from them. Yes. So I'll shoot.
Why? Because all my Fire Warriors have Fleshbane right now? Is that why you want to get rid of them?
And a torrent flamer.
The other group has a Torrent. One group has Fleshbane.
Oh. You only get 1 shot per though. What's the AP of the torrent?
3.
That's scary. Yeah. I'll go with them.
Okay.
So Stinger salvo. And then Stinger salvo.
Devour. Hitting on 3s.
Death spitter. 3's hit.
Sniper! You're as
Sniper.
good shooting as my guy.
I know. That's
They're assaulting
their
that
assault.
tank.
These guys.
Overwatch.
All right. So now overwatching on them. 22 shots. 6's to hit. Yay.
6s. 3 6s.
All right.
2s to wound. 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Closest one will die. Now who's the next closest?
Def.
2 3-ups. Both
He's
good.
fine.
Now my distance. 4 inches.
Whee!
So they're in. Yay! Yay! Yay. Next, he's gonna assault him. Alright, so this combat first. They're assaulting him. So Broodlord goes first. So he gets
Broodlord.
his- just like 4 attacks. 5 attacks. 3
auto
hit.
hit.
Auto hit.
Do I count as moving? Because I'm not a flyer now.
That's true, so you didn't move.
Which means they auto hit, so you get 2d6 pen on each one.
All right,
Because
so-
they have armor band.
Alright, so strength 5 plus 2d6.
So 5's to glance.
5's glance, 6 is a pen.
Glance.
Glance.
Pen.
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 Pen. Pen.
There you go. 4 pens and a glance, so it
So
dies.
it dies. Does it explode? Probably.
Yep.
Yep.
And it
How
hits them
far?
all.
Hits them all anyway.
4's to wound. 5's to wound. Your toughness 4.
Yep.
There you go. Okay, he's putting them all on the
show you.
Broodlord. No.
I'm gonna put one on the Gene Stealer first, and then the Broodlord. I can choose.
Would
right?
it not then go through all the Gene Stealers till they got to the Broodlord?
No, it's by shooting. You just choose one, then. Yeah. He's good. Dead.
Okay.
Rest on Broodlord. Because you just—it's like order of shooting. And he has 1 wound on him. Or so 2 wounds left.
So he's dead.
First,
That one.
this one. So he's no longer a jump monster creature.
He's no longer a monster creature at all. He's an infantry.
Just normal infantry.
Strength 6 with 2 attacks. Or 3
Strength
attacks.
6, 2 attacks. Yep.
They automatically hit because I didn't move or I couldn't have moved.
And it's strength 6 on armor 10.
So
So
you
I
need
need
4.
4s to glance, and there's 1 whole point left.
Yep. It dies.
So 2 pens. Does it explode?
Nope.
No.
Boom.
This one. I'm in initiative 5.
I'm initiative 2.
Actually, I'm 6 and 5. So sixes go first.
So they attack.
They attack.
They've decided to smash, so they go down to initiative 1, right?
No.
Okay, never mind. They're at initiative.
You just most people use crushing claws when smashing, and that's an initiative one. So 8 attacks, 3s to hit.
Don't get to reroll.
Nope.
Use all your special rules.
I lose my special rules, and now 2s to squish.
Yep.
So 5 are dead.
You guys are all on top of mine.
Yeah.
Can't pull them off. There you go.
Yeah.
So now your Broodlord gets to move 3.
No, my Tyranid Prime
Tyranid Prime, rather.
gets to move 3 inches. So he just moved 3 inches towards, but he doesn't get engaged.
And then my guys move 3 inches.
Yes. So they'll be able to go.
So 1 and 2, and then the rest of them are just kind of conga lining it back.
Yep.
There we are. So 2 of them will get to fight. Weapon skill average is double +1 of mine, so they need 5s to hit, which they promptly get 1. And then he's strength 6, so 3s to wound or 2s? Probably 2s. Wounds.
One wound. It has to go on him?
You can look out, sir.
All right, I'll look at. No,
He
you
has
know what?
1 wound left, right?
No, 2 left.
There we go.
So he. You know what? I will keep him alive. And I'll look at sir. 2+. 1 dies.
Squish. Yep, we lose combat by 4, so their leadership 3,
Yep.
and they fail.
So do I catch you?
Bet you do. Yep.
Yes.
Woo! Consolidated D6.
6 inches, but whatever I'll reroll. 3 inches.
Doesn't matter, you're sitting on the objective.
I'm sitting on the
anyway.
objective anyway.
Yep.
Oh, after 2 turns. Actually, my second turn, not even 2 turns. It scores now 4 to 2 for Tyranids. Basically, we're thinking
5 to 2.
5 to 2.
You got first blood.
Oh, it's true. First blood, and I have line breaker. No, I don't want lying. So yeah, so the score's 5 to 2 right now, but it's really early in the game, and it really matters who goes first, I guess. But we'll see what happens in Owen's turn 2. Reserves. Do either of them come on?
One
One
does.
comes on.
He still counts as a flyer if he comes in here. So he's going to come in and land on the edge of these 2.
Okay.
There we go. Fly to here, and next phase he won't have counted as a flyer anymore.
No, he counts as normal vehicle. Commander still jump monster creature.
He'll stand right here.
Cool.
I'm just going to sit there.
They're on rapid fire range of them, and they get a cool Torn Flamer, don't they?
Actually, one guy's going to move.
So say he gets a cool Torn Flamer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that tank, because it was a flyer until it landed here and became the shooting phase, it lost the ability to be a flyer. It became just a regular vehicle. And because when Jay assaulted, we had established that they didn't count as what they had done before,
Yeah.
because it didn't. He's essentially stationary at this point.
So he can fire all of his weapons as if he used to remain stationary.
Right.
Yes.
In addition to that, he's loaded up with one-shot guns, which they have a special rule to make them one-shot. So he can shoot them all and not run out of ammo.
Yes.
So he's going to fire all of his seeker missiles and his other gun in just a moment.
Okay. Battlesuit Commander at my Tyrannifex.
2s to hit
What the?
and 4 to wound. No wounds.
No wounds.
And that's
Now your
Skyray.
Skyray technically at my.
Rockets on 3s. Also accurate. Wounding on 2s. So we've got 4.
Yep. And they're AP 3.
Yeah. Smart missiles. And they lose twin lights. And wounding on 5s. Nothing. So 4 2-up saves.
4 2-up saves. But knowing me, I'll probably fail 3 of them. Here's the Torrent. Yes.
Torn flamethrower does a wound.
All right. And Torrent's AP3 again. Yeah. Okay. So 5 2-up saves. All good. So they're shooting.
They
at
gained
my
a torrent
D6.
thanks
Yep.
to the other group. So torrent's getting 3, wounding on 2s. So it gets 3.
3. Yep.
But now the rest of them are going to shoot their pulse carbines.
Okay. Now they're shooting their pulse rifles at Gene Stealers.
4s to hit.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
There's a, yep.
And 3s to wound.
3s to wound.
And I want you to resolve these first.
All right. Oh, I'm gonna go to ground just for fun.
Can't go to ground. You don't have fearless. Never mind. Go ahead. Carry on.
No problem.
They die.
And they die.
Splat.
Slay the warlord. He's now shooting them.
Ion cannon. 1 hit. Twin link. You have a 4-up save or a 3-up save?
5-up save.
I lose twin linked. So
Yes.
I'm just going to shoot my seeker missiles. So another hit, and then burst cannons.
All right.
2 hits,
And they all wound on 2s.
Yep.
4 die.
All right. 4 dead.
Splat.
Morale check. Good. So he's gonna assault.
No, I'm gonna try and kill him.
My Tyranids with my commander.
My commander's a monstrous creature right
Am
now.
I a monster creature right now? So I'm gonna Overwatch with my Torrent Flamer. See how much it does. D3. 2 wound. So 2. 2's to wound.
Yep.
2 wounds off.
4 up invuln. 1 wound off.
Yes. So he needs a 7, and he didn't use his jump pack the previous one, so he can re-roll if need be. And he's got it. Whee! Super instance. Yeah. So he gets to go first at initiative.
Hammer of Wrath.
Hammer Wrath.
Right.
Oh, I totally forgot my Hammer
Actually,
Wrath.
know what?
Oh, I would have gotten all those Hammer Wraths last time. Shoot, we forgot.
Yeah. Auto hits, and I'm strength 5, so 5's to wound, right?
6. Oh, sorry, 5 wound. Yes.
1 wound.
1 wound. Okay.
AP 2.
Nope, it's
No,
not AP2.
no, you lose
I'm
your
a
AP.
monstrous creature.
You lose
No.
the AP on those.
Okay.
Hammer of
And he's good.
Yeah.
So
3's to hit.
3's to hit. 2 hits. 2's to
And
wound.
2's to wound. 2 wounds. So he's
2
down
wounds. 1 wound left.
to 1. At least he's not fearless.
Which means you're
Leadership check to see if he submits to the fear. He's good. My 3 attacks back.
Forced to hit.
Nothing. I lost by 2. Leadership 6. Good. So after Owen's second turn, the score is now 7-4 because he has the middle one, I have that one, and I have the farther one for another 2 points. But he got to slay the warlord, so he got an extra point in there. So right now that's pretty crazy, and we'll see what happens in turn 3. So losing powers first.
You bet. And nope.
Nope.
And no.
Yay.
What is this zone? 4. Haven't gotten 4 yet.
No.
Is crap. Units with 1 model get ×3 their attacks, +2 strength, +2 initiative, +1 to all of their saves. Units with more than 1 model lose all of their attacks go to 1, -1 strength, -1 toughness, and -1 to all saves.
Does that mean I have a 1+ save?
All weapons become assault and are fired at half strength, but can be fired 3 times with no penalty to ballistic skill.
Cool. Next zone.
4 as well.
Oh my goodness.
So my guys all get weaker, and yours get stronger.
And my guy's still a monstrous creature.
Yep.
Yeah, that's insane.
And this one, 4 as well. So they all get weaker.
Yes.
He's going to move up, and he is going to go for this squad.
Okay.
Let me just double check. He has thorax. Is it they fired separately?
It's 3 weapons. It's an assault 3, effectively.
It's assault 3. So
Yeah.
I can place it once and then count that as 3 times.
Well, you could, in theory, put it in different places if you really, really wanted.
No.
But that wouldn't make sense.
That wouldn't
'cause you
make any
would
sense.
Put it
I
over
want
the
to get the
highest.
max, right? How much
Yeah.
was the max?
6.
6?
Right
So
there.
18 dice, 4 is to kill.
That's right. Because they get no save, because all their saves went down by 1. Oh, wait. They lose toughness, too. So it's wounding on 3s.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go.
3's to
18.
wound.
This is the first type of shot, so 3's to kill.
What kind of wimpy roll was that? Roll that 5 again.
Okay.
Not flat on the table. You know the rules, Jay.
I thought that was flat. You know my eyesight. It's okay. That many
9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Okay, my next shots at the same time.
Yeah.
I get my so they're all
So your
one
big
fire.
cannon.
Is 1 shot 3 times.
It's
Half the
assault
shots, half the
3.
strength.
No, it's not. Shoot
All right,
6 shots.
6 shots.
Hitting on whatever your ballistic
4 is
skill
to hit.
Yeah. 2 hits.
2 hits, and still 2's to wound.
Yep. Strength 5, toughness 2.
2 more dead.
So, close combat begins.
Yep.
My commander gets triple his attacks because he's a unit of 1, +2 strength, +2 initiative, and +1 to his save. So, 3's to hit. Because he's strength 7 now, 3's to wound. That
All of
many.
them.
And you need to make all of those.
As I said,
2+.
2+ saves. Can we do 1 at a time for after this?
No, because
Okay.
you'll roll better.
Oh.
I've seen you do it.
I know. He's alive.
So
9 attacks back, 4 to hit.
And then 2's to wound.
2's to wound. So 5 wounds, and you have 5 2-ups.
And I have my 2+ saves, which I promptly fail. His does instant death because it's double my toughness, and slays my warlord. So, yeah, you score 3 more, so you should be at, and slay the warlord, so 11-4 for the Tyranids. Does my flyer come in? You bet he does. Now I have... He's not even a flyer. No, he is if he comes in over here.
Yeah, he just come over here.
Woo!
He's gonna move in. Landing right there.
We're gonna just devastate these poor guys.
Oh no! Why would you do that? They're your friends. What the? Can they fire backwards? It appears so. Uh-oh. Oh, your tank's gonna shoot at my guy, but because he didn't move, he gets to fire a lot of shots.
So, this many seeker missiles.
That many seeker missiles. Alright, needing 3s to hit or 4s?
3s.
3s to hit. That looks...
Like a terrible roll?
Yeah,
I agree.
not
Especially
very good.
because I need 6s to wound. Because they're only strength 4 now.
Oh yeah, 6 wounds.
So we get 1.
Alright.
Gotta reroll this one.
Sure.
Oh,
2.
2.
Not bad.
And then his other gun
Yep.
is now only 3, because it was heavy 4, or assault 4, but
Yeah.
now it goes down to 3.
Yes.
And it hits all the time, and wounds on 6s, because it loses half of its strength.
Alright.
And that's all he's got.
Okay. So 3 2-ups. He's good. So the rockets are now firing. at my GC.
So everything's shooting, hitting on 4s. We lose all of our twin-linked statuses, so these incredibly terrible shots. Look at that.
Yeah, 4 hits.
That's 50.
Force a wound.
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
So
What's the AP of these?
5 or better. 5.
I'll go to ground. 6-up save. Minus roll try.
-1 to all saves.
All saves? For sure him. Then him. And then I'll look out no, then I'll keep 1. 1 left on him. He's firing at them too.
4s to hit. 3 hits. And your toughness 5 now.
Toughness 5.
6s to wound. 1 wound. AP 5, so it kills the closest.
Alright. It is the big guy. Look out, sir. Good. Morale check for them. Good. So after Owen's turn 3, the score is now 13-4. I got 2 points because I have those 2, and he's contesting that one. Excellent. We'll see what happens in turn 4. Zone. Does anything happen?
Zone's turned off.
Turned off.
Not.
Not turned off.
And it
Turned
is.
off. So,
So
they're
those
not
are
flyers.
now not flyers.
Yay. Okay, so what happens there?
6. No saves of any kind. -1 to your toughness.
Ouch.
6. No saves of any kind. -1 to your toughness. 5. Fleshbane armor band? No, that is... 1 model is given the spray. Oh no, they're armor 10 still.
Armor 10?
Because they didn't get their armor reduction. Yeah. It was only on the 6s.
Yeah.
Can you? Or can you not?
no
Come on, Tyranid player.
I have no idea. I've never
Can-
used a flamer before with a...
Can a guy with no ballistic skill shoot a flamethrower?
I thought a guy with no ballistic skill can't shoot anything.
He can't hit anything.
True.
Unless you
All
don't
right,
roll
let's
to
count
hit.
Let's count it.
Okay.
So he's gonna flame it.
Armor Bane, Strength 6, 2d6 to pen, 4 to glance,
4 to glance, 5 to pen.
pen.
Pen. Pen of.
No plus.
No
so,
jink. No 3.
Meh.
So you're
Big
gonna turn
gun.
around, shoot all the guns at him.
To shoot the big gun first.
Big gun
I'm
first?
pretty confident that's going to kill him. So.
I need a 4 to hit though.
That's true.
2 hits.
1s to glance,
2 pens.
pens, and 5s. Not enough to kill it. Immobilized
Immobilized.
and weapon destroyed? Because if you
Yes.
get double immobilized, weapon destroyed?
Yes.
Yeah. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guns on him. Let's say it was one of the seeker missiles.
Yeah.
For the last 5 seconds
Sure.
until he gets assaulted and
Yeah.
killed. So assault phase.
Assault phase. He's assaulting there. He'll assault him.
Yeah, I can't overwatch, even though they normally could with their equipment, because I forgot about that again. Anyway, fight.
Yep.
Fight.
So he
Fight.
gets to go. He gets his 4 attacks.
Yep.
4 attacks. Automatically hits.
Automatically hits because it didn't move.
6.
Armor 9.
9.
So 3s to glance, and it dies.
So it does explode.
It's true, it matters,
It could kill him. No saves of any kind.
but it doesn't
No, it
explode.
doesn't explode.
Blam.
Because on a 6 you would have killed it.
And attack over here against the other flyer.
I get my 5 attacks. 5 attacks. They automatically hit.
Yep.
So
Oh no, I count as moving.
Count
We
as
talked to
moving, so
Matt,
freeze?
and
Yes.
he says they count as moving, so
That's
we messed
true.
up the shooting.
So
So all but 1.
4 hits and strength
5.
is 5.
So 5s to glance. You
5s
don't
to
have
glance.
armor bane.
They don't have armor, right?
No, it's only the flamethrower that
Okay.
does.
So 5 is glance, 6 is to pen.
1
One
pen,
pen.
it dies.
It dies. Does it explode?
Nope.
No.
Oh.
So the score is now
16
to 4. So with that knowledge, Owen is going to concede, I think,
Well,
because it's impossible for him to win.
Yeah.
So, but that was a good game, and yeah, it was a very interesting scenario, and we'll talk about it in the. Are we having a post game? We should have a post game. Let's have a post game. We'll see you in the post game.